Edgar Gore did Green Acres.
Okay, all right. Well, keep going
Yes,
because
but
we only have
I
5
mean,
minutes.
well, you both got red on, and this month is the Heart Association month for the ladies.
And this is
That's
also
the good thing, having red on. I don't know how you knew it, but I didn't tell you all about it.
I didn't know it. I
But
worked for
I
Valentine's
knew all
Day.
about it. Macy's having a celebration.
Okay, well, what's your thoughts on what I've been telling about
Well,
this?
you know, you know what? I'll tell you one thing. I don't know who you're like. I think you're against Obama and the Republicans, but my man is still going to be Obama all the way. I'm going to stay Democrat as long as I live on Earth. I'm not going to change it just because you say so or anybody else.
Well, you know, that's fine.
I love Obama.
Well,
He's my man.
Well, that's your freedom of choice right now.
Well, that's your freedom for
Well,
now,
I mean,
but
your
you may not
freedom
have a
of
choice soon.
You used to be a good Democrat, but now you look like you're changing everything.
No, I'm not changing. They
Well,
changed.
I'm not going to talk to you about that
Now,
tonight.
let me just, no, wait a minute, Diane, you
Right
made
now.
an accusation. I'm going to make the statement that I'm going to defend myself.
Well, you
It's
can-
not that I don't like.
Don't forget, it's Black. Oh, that's
Well,
right.
hold on a
It's
minute,
Black
Diane.
History Month too. You should talk about some Black History Month also on this
Okay,
show.
cut, Diane, cut. Now,
Cut.
wait a minute. I didn't stop liking Obama until he betrayed our nation. And it's got nothing to do with Democrat or Republican. I don't like anybody that betrays my nation. And if the Democrats and the Republicans are going to conspire to take our freedom away, I'm not going to like them. I don't like my freedom taken away from me. Would you like your freedom? What
I'm
if,
not gonna worry
okay,
about
wait
it.
a minute,
You sit
Diane,
there
wait a
and
minute,
worry about
Diane.
stuff like that.
Diane, wait a minute. If somebody tells you you're not allowed to go down the street or they're going to put you in jail, you're going to like them for that? I hope not.
They have to have a reason. If they don't have a
They
reason.
don't have a reason. But anyway, hurry up because I only have 5 minutes and I got something
Well,
to do.
you might have other callers. Donna might tell you all about the birthday people.
All right, well, anyway, we're
I
going to
already
move.
did.
Diane, I have to move forward.
All right, have a good night. I'll talk to you at 1 o'clock in the morning.
All right, fine. Good
All right,
night.
bye. We all love you too, and the Lord loves you too.
Goodbye.
And to the other viewers, I'm not trying to be rude to her. We literally have about 4 minutes left. So let me just say this very quickly. It's not that I dislike Obama. It's that what he did is a crime. And
We're
what Congress
disappointed
did.
in him.
They did a crime. They did treasonous acts. I can't change that. I didn't make the NDAA, but I will tell you this. Obama can redeem himself. He could change this. So could every member of Congress that made a mistake. They're not going to change unless you do your part. So let me get to that before we run out of time. Bottom line. You know how we change this? This is for Steve and everybody out there, including Diane, who likes to argue with her brother on live TV, but that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. We still have the freedom to do that. Steve, and for everyone, every American, whether you're in Pittsburgh or Yuma, Arizona, how we must do this is we must not use our money and spend as we normally do. We must start to restrict and ration our money to only get what we need. No longer buy the iPhone, get a cheaper phone. No longer go and spend $200 at the Walmart, the Target, the Sears, or any store, but rather spend what you need. If you can live on $100 or $95, don't spend it. Because what will happen is when we suddenly shrink this economy and scare the bejesus out of every bank and every corporation and every oil company that does business in America, they will then call Congress. They will then say, we can't have this. If we do that with our money, and if we legally protest, if we peacefully protest, if we sign online petitions, if we demand a repeal of these terrible provisions and or laws, Steve, you will see every terrible law that has been put in this country for the last 10, maybe 30 years, every one of those laws will be repealed. But we have got to stand up, stand together. It may mean not going to work. It may mean not spending that extra money going to the movies, listening to the iPod, whatever it is, because it's all about the money. And you can bet that all these new laws, people lobbied, corporations that you used and I used, that were forced to use, gave money to have us oppressed. Now, you know who our greatest ally in getting rid of this terrible catastrophe called the NDAA? Believe it or not, the Chinese people. The Chinese people protested in 1988, and their government killed some of these people. But if we take the American people, 300 million, and we take the 1.6 billion Chinese, and we all protest legally, nobody on earth is going to mess with us. So we can change this. We'll do it in little increments, but we're going to do it. Steve, we're going to do it. But in the meantime, I'm out of time. So remember, everybody, that you and humanity does,
really
and
does
freedom does matter.
To the rich, while the rest are capital gain rate. You cut funds for poor kids' lunches, healthcare and every social ill. Maybe Jesus will forgive you, but America never will. No, we'll never ever forgive you, long as this cruel world shall remain. May your names go down in infamy, spin masters of dirty, rotten shame. You divided a martyr's garments and crucified our human rights bill. Maybe Jesus will forgive you, but America never will. You ignore our planet's warning signs and take our once respected name, and you thrash it and slash it and trash it into a beast of planetary shame. Now when the sun fades away and stars no longer shine, and the final trumpet has blown, heralding the end of time, you'll stand before the great throne and answer up for all the blood you spill. And maybe Jesus will forgive you, but America never